For sure. Yay! You are live, it says. Hi, everyone. Yep. Actually, Katie Ann has just dropped us a message that she's feeling kind of under the weather at this point in the day. She's got herself a migraine, unfortunately. So she's going to have to pass on the stream. But Katie Ann, all the best.
Mm-hmm.
We'll hold down the fort, huh?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's really going to be launching any offensive or anything.
Yeah. What? What do you mean you're running without everybody?
Oh my. Yep. Would you like to give an introduction, Crystal?
Sure.
Just to make it official.
I'm Crystal. My channel is Crystal's Cluster, where I make a cluster of varying content, D&D gameplay stuff, and writing stuff, and vloggy goodness. I'm also getting ready to start beta season of my debut novel, and yay! Okay.
Yay! Awesome. And while you were talking, I just made sure my stuff was muted on YouTube. I was kind of hearing double. I was hearing like two crystals.
How do you know there's not two of me?
Not anymore.
Dun, dun, dun.
And hi, Sid. And hi, Cache. And Charlie's here. Hi.
Yay!
And Sasha, too. Hi.
Yay!
And Mama Maggie's here. Hello.
Yay!
And we've got a wild Lexi here, too.
Yay!
Yay. Yep. I think, yeah. So I was thinking we could just do a sort of normal run-of-the-mill writing prompts stream. I've got my random first line generator actually opened in a tab already.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah. So does that sound good to you?
Yeah.
And to everyone else? Yeah, I think we can go ahead then and get a head start in a first prompt.
Sure.
Let me see here. I'm not really savvy with this. You know, I just kind of like share my my little timer app usually. But I think I know how to do this. I think I remember. Let's see here.
Sadly, Lexi, she has noped. There is a migraine in her brains.
Right. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So yeah, we let her know. You know, just take it easy. Don't just chill. Just don't stress out about anything for the rest of the day.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So I found it. Let me just see here. Yeah, that looks okay. Okie dokie. I'm going to go ahead then and click generate a first line. Ooh. Let's see. She had no intention of choosing sides until she was sure who was going to win. I think I can work with that. What do you think, Crystal?
I mean, I'm gonna certainly try. It may or may not make sense with my brains, but you know.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and click copy to clipboard. And yeah, we can go ahead and I'll go ahead and start the timer. And I'll make sure the prompt's in a banner also. And yeah, we can go ahead and hit it.
All right.
Okie dokie. Good luck, everyone. Yay! That's it. That's the end of our first sprint.
Yay.
And I see we've gained an Azurite in the
Yep.
sprint.
Patron saint of chaos has arrived.
Hi, Azurite.
Hi. Like, no, I only want cuddles. Yes.
How'd you make out, Crystal, for that sprint?
I think I have a thing, and I kind of like it, and I have no idea what to do with it ever. But 450
That's
words?
very much a mood.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm quite in the same boat. I'm not sure I'm quite as enthusiastic about what I happen to get down, though. Yep. Let me just see here. Grayson's joined us. Hi, Grayson. And Becca. Hi, Becca.
Oh,
And Azurite, this is for you.
yeah, see, people love you. I don't care, just cuddles.
That's another mood.
Yup. She's my needy little gremlin.
And we've got some nice highs going on back and forth
Yay.
in the chat. Yeah. Anyone in the chat, if you had something you came up with based on the prompt and you'd like to share it, by all means, please do so. We'd love to read it. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, did you want to share what you got down, Crystal?
Sure.
Did you want to go first or second? I mean, it's up to you.
That matter to me. I don't mind going first.
Okay.
Just got it. There we go. Okay. I can do this. Because who knows how long she's gonna. She'll probably be gone soon, but all right. So she had no intention of choosing sides until she knew who was going to win, or at least who would pay more. Really, she could swing it either way. Zealotous cults of maniacs, or a bunch of affluent immortal monsters. She couldn't care less. Both sides wanted this stupid artifact that she was hired to find, and of course, she would play both sides and see which one had the better offer. It didn't matter if giving the item to the cult would destroy the world. It was a bunch of religious nonsense. It didn't matter that the monsters were trying to raise their dead god. Bleh. It was a childish fantasy. So she sat there, beer in hand, barely standing hole-in-the-wall dive bar, waiting for her contact, a sleazy little manservant of this immortal prince or whoever. High Priest What's-His-Face offered her 10K for this black little rock. Not bad for a simple day of a simple snatch and grab. Excuse me as I need to scroll. She looked at her watch. The guy was almost 10 minutes late. If she had to sit in this moldy, beer-stained roach hole one more second, she was going to walk right back into that church and give the rock to the priest. The door creaked open, and a man walked in. Not who she was expecting. This guy wasn't balding, sweaty, hunched, or twitchy. Quite the opposite. This guy was made of money. Long black designer coat, coiffed hair, silk shirt, tight pants, and one of those big old watches that you only wear because you want people to know you have money. She knew watches, and this thing was real. And the sunglasses. Why are people always wearing sunglasses at night? He sat down in front of her, gliding in like he owned the place. The dingy, smoke-stained lighting highlighted his pale features, and he pulled off his glasses in one fluid movement. Air left her lungs as his rose gold eyes, or gold, yeah, God, I sucked all of a sudden. Red gold eyes caught the light. Well, shit. Why else would this guy be wearing sunglasses at night? To make sure she wasn't going to make sure she didn't know until the last possible second. fucking vampires. So what's the offer? She said, trying to keep herself together. She wasn't expecting this. She was expecting someone she could break if he even pissed her off, not the other way around. He looked at her. The ability to continue your work without having to scrounge back alleys for poppers change. Hey, you gotta beat 10K, she snorted. Poppers change. He slid a small slip of paper on the table. She looked down. For a second time, the air left her lungs. There were more zeros on this little slip of paper than she would ever see in multiple lifetimes. That beats it. She set the stone on the table. Guess we know who the winning side was.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
That's gotta be 500 words too.
Close. 458.
That was really, really good.
Thank you.
I really like that.
Me too.
I was even getting some really good imagery going on in my head.
Aw, yay. I might save it. I don't know what I'd use it for, but I might save it.
You can use that. I promise you. I also like the touch of the sunglasses, hiding the eyes,
Yep.
the highly abnormal eyes.
It's that song lyric. I wear my sunglasses at night. I look like I wear sunglasses at night, or something like that. I can't. It was some meme song I heard one time, and it was stuck in my head.
Oh, really? Good on you, though.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can go ahead and share mine too. Just let me maybe catch up with the comments.
Yeah.
Lexi, hi. Yep. Oop, I'm back, but on my other account, right?
Yay.
Yeah. And Charlie's here. Hi.
Yay. Showing more
Hello,
love
hello.
for Razzie Bear.
Yep. And Hina's here. Hi, Hina. Arriving late, sewing like crazy today. Ooh, sounds awfully productive to me. Awesome. Yeah. So why don't I just kind of flip over to my Word document? I'll read actually what I've got. Why don't we just for fun actually do a word count? So I've got 159 actually.
Cool. Yay.
Okie dokie. She had no intention of choosing sides until she was sure who was going to win. Perhaps, you could say, she didn't believe in herself. Look at that fine typo, lady of a hair, Tabby said silently to herself as soon as the race started. As fast as lightning and as cute as a bunny to boot. I can't compete with that. The idea of her winning seemed as impossible as her swimming out into the evening, far into the sea in the west and finding the sun there. But as the race wore on, Tabby discovered something about her hair competitor that was curious. She kept stopping, and sometimes for long stretches. Tabby didn't understand it. Why would anyone stop during a race, she wondered. Doesn't she know what a race is? Her hair competitor was as fast as lightning. But Tabby didn't stop. I need to start believing in myself more, she said to herself after she'd won. And that's it.
Neat.
Thank you. Tabby the turtle, huh?
Well, that was definitely really cute. I like it.
Thank you. Let me see. I think yep, Becca, this is for you.
Hi.
Yeah, yeah, I like these writing prompt streams myself.
And this is my second one. Yeah, because well, no, this would be technically my first one because I was in the chat for the one you did with
Right.
Katie last week.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah, and you were doing, as I recall, a lot of copying and pasting, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
To get it
I was
all into
getting
the
a lot.
chat, right?
No, it was Violet's Flash Fiction stream. That's what it was.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was a lot of fun. I didn't actually think I'd be able to, because I'm not a short form fiction person usually.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, but
but
it's a
yeah,
lot
no, that
more
was a lot of fun.
convenient, isn't it, when you're on screen and you can just kind of read out
Yeah, because I
your
can't
work.
cop. Because I'll skip words and the gender issue that was the Flash
Oh,
Fiction stream.
right.
That was
The she
awkward.
he thing.
Yeah, but no,
She
these
and
are fun.
he. She and he are just one character apart, I guess.
Yep. Well, yeah.
I'm sure in human history there's never been any confusion based on that before in
Oh
that kind
no.
of instance. Thank you, Hannah. And Regina is here. Hi. Regina, you're just in time. We've just wrapped up actually our first sprint and writing prompt. But yeah, we're going to get into our second actually. And Regina, this is for you. Don't forget.
All the loves, all the high.
And we have author Lauren Adele with us. Hi.
Yay.
Hello, hello. Yeah, so I think we can go ahead and sort of rinse and repeat. Go for
Sure.
a second prompt. So I'm going to need to share. Yeah, okay, so that's right. So I just need to share here. Yep, this should do it. Okie dokie. So let's see. Oops. She had made a poor job of hiding the damage. I like this one.
So this one might be fun.
I can definitely work with this one. Okie dokie. So I'm gonna click copy to clipboard. I kind of dropped the ball last time. Sorry, I have the thing going without the prompt up on screen.
I didn't even notice.
Let me see here. I've got it copied. Now I have a place to put the junk, the stuff. Okay, let me just type prompt 2. And yeah, that should do it. Okay. And another 23 minutes sound good to you, Crystal?
Yeah, sounds great.
Okie dokie. So I can go ahead and stop sharing this and start sharing this. And don't mind me while I kind of talk to myself like a crazy person.
You're fine. I think that's part of a writer's prerequisite. Is to talk to themselves.
Absolutely. I hear you. Okie dokie. Good luck, everyone. Okie dokie. That's the end of our second 23-minute sprint. Yep. That's better. Oh, Crystal, are you muted?
Apparently so. I thought I hit it. I swear.
One of these days you're going to prank me, just like kind of move your mouth without saying anything.
Don't
And then-
give me ideas.
And then get some sound going, like you tap your glass or
Yep.
something. Get everyone confused. What's going on? Sorry?
I said, that sounds like fun to me.
I didn't do it. It's not my idea.
No, not at all. We don't have
Did you-
record on the internet or anything.
Right. We'll have to edit that part out or something of the stream.
Yep.
Did you make out okay that time?
I think it's a little shorter than the last one, but it's also kind of weird and kind of so yeah.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to weird. I like weird. Actually, let me do a quick word count. I've got less. I've got this time around. I've got 141.
Do math.
Yep. But for the record, I also got up and I went downstairs and got myself a root beer. I've got my A&W root beer
Yes,
here.
the
Crystal.
only root beer that matters.
Yep, your favorite.
I'm not biased at all.
Yep, let's just see what we've got actually in the comments. Hina, dive. Yep, this is for you, Charlie, actually. And Becca, this is for you, unless I already said that. I don't think so. Actually, I've missed I've missed a couple comments. I'm scrolling up just a little. Yep. Okie dokie. Yep, and we had Caitlin just pop in. I'm not sure if you're still around, Caitlin. Good to have you, though. Eva. Hey, all, just passing through. Good luck with your words, and don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you, Eva.
Yo.
Nice to have you, too. Lexi, I sure do love a good A&W. We're on the same page, huh? The three of us. Almost as much as Barks. Oh,
Barks isn't bad. I find it's a little too carbonated for my throat. But it's
Funny.
definitely. I mean, it's called the Barks. It's the tagline is Barks with bite or something like that. So it's got exactly what it advertises. I'm just a wuss.
Yeah, I mean, you can taste or at least certainly sense the caffeine in it, right?
Oh yeah,
Right, and I guess that stands for anything that has caffeine in it.
Which is funny because A&W, I think, is one of the few root beers that doesn't have caffeine.
Actually, I can't think of the only root beer I can think of that does have caffeine is Barks.
Oh, I thought Mugs did too. I mean,
Mug does not have it.
Oh, neat. That must be why Barks is so painful.
Have you ever heard of Hires?
Yes, I've tried their.
H-I-R-E-S?
Yeah, I've tried their adult root beers. Those are good.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just remember Hires from when I was a kid, but I haven't seen it in years, actually.
That
was really good.
Their adult stuff now.
Oh, okay. Actually, I do like Barks, though. I've never met a soft drink I didn't like, actually. Okay. Oh, gosh.
Ooh.
Okay, so I see Regina's got something posted. I see a 1 and I see a 3. And I'm just worried that somehow somehow I've missed number 2, but I'm on StreamYard right now.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it either.
Yeah, from what I understand, sometimes comments slip through the cracks on YouTube, but that they always get through on StreamYard, so I'm not sure, unless that's not true.
I don't know.
Yeah, it does look like, Regina, it does look like we're missing number 2. Maybe you could you maybe post it again or try reposting it? And then we could read your piece. I just don't want to, sort of like misrepresent it, I think. Let me just see here, actually. Regina, the number 2 follows Sauerkraut's comments, A and W. Yeah, it's not here, actually. And Crystal, you were saying you didn't see it either, huh?
Yeah.
Let me just check, actually. YouTube. I don't see it on YouTube either.
They were having some technical difficulties.
No. Okay, so the only thing I'm thinking, Regina, is there could be possibly a keyword or something in it that's getting flagged, and that's not letting it go through.
Which is funny because in your channel, you should be able to see it.
Yeah, and even just on StreamYard, I should be able to see it too, right?
Yeah.
Or actually,
check YouTube just to be sure, because there might just be a bug between StreamYard and YouTube. I know I was one of the streams I was with Marta and Danny. There was someone who used foul language, and it popped up on my screen since I was a mod. And then I'm just like, yeah, nobody's saying anything else, so it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Oh, and that was on YouTube?
That was on StreamYard, which is why I'm confused. But I would say check YouTube, because it might show up on that end, maybe.
It's not in YouTube either.
Or the that weird page that you do before you go live. It might be there.
What page is that?
I guess if you're going through StreamYard, you wouldn't have that. Ugh. There's in YouTube when you hit like go live.
You mean in StreamYard?
No, I'm actually talking about YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like the way it works in YouTube is you go in there's that little camera button with the plus sign in the middle that you hit that, and it's like upload a video and go live. If you click go live, there's like when you have a stream, it pulls up that page with like the stream data and how well it's performing and stuff. I don't know if it's there with StreamYard, because when I'm running StreamYard, I'm not using it, so I don't know.
Yeah,
but that's like the hardware mode. So
okay, but you've definitely got me on that, because I think I kind of take a different route into a stream. I think I know what you're talking about, but I just kind of like take a different route in, so I don't know.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
Regina.
I don't know.
Technology is being dumb.
That's really weird, isn't it?
Love
I mean,
it.
she's posted it twice now. I don't know. Yeah, why don't we go ahead then and read what she's got anyway? So yeah, I'm just getting a bit distracted. Okay. She had made a poor job of hiding the damage. The barn wall would never be the same. After the inevitable parental meltdown, her practical father decided to leave the old Chevy right where it was. And we've got, but the chicken coop she'd built on the truck bed, though concealing nothing, made a nice addition to the farmyard. and so she was forgiven. And I'm sorry, Regina. I do feel like we're definitely missing the whole middle for sure.
Panda.
Lexi, I think Barks is the only one that has caffeine. Yeah, that's the way I understand it, at least. Why do I always get us going a deep root beer discussions? I just can't help it. Yeah, we had the last time we had the prompt with the root beer factories, right?
I mean, to be fair, on the Chaos Queen stream, we end up talking about vegetables.
Right.
So
that was Danny's stream, right? Or she was hosting, I think.
Yep. I think it's like 2 different Chaos streams where we just talked about vegetables for like
5 minutes. 2 of them. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really weird, Regina, actually. I don't know. Maybe 3rd time's the charm, huh? We totally believe you, Regina. Yeah, Crystal, did you want to share what you had?
Sure. It is very strange, and
I'm looking forward to it.
It might I gotta close this. There we go. It might only make sense to some folk, but it's fine. Okay.
I'll take my chances.
She made a poor job of hiding the damage. Who knew clay pots were so damn breakable? She had to get this place cleaned up before her boss came back. 2 days. 2 days she was left in charge of the 2 days she was left in charge of the shop while that stupid little man went off to set up his second location. It only took 12 hours for some kid in a little green jumpsuit to literally roll into the place and smash every small, medium, and large vase in the antique store. She couldn't figure out what this kid was looking for. He bounced off walls to break whole shelves, picking pots up and down and smashing them into the ground. He sifted through the broken pottery, and when he found absolutely nothing, he just tore out of the place like his butt was on fire. I mean, if she caught him, it would be. Stupid kid. Where do kids get the idea that breaking hand-painted pottery is a good idea? With broom in hand, she began to sweep up the little bits of clay into the trash. Her boss would freak out. 6 pots were broken in the little human hurricane. She could have stopped it. I mean, probably. She heard the first crash and walked out to see what the commotion was. She thought she was being robbed. Seeing this little boy in his little green hat stunned her into confused silence. It wasn't even Halloween. She pulled the trash bag out of the bin and chucked it in the dumpster. It could have been worse. It was just last week when some big, hairy red ape thing smashed into the store looking for bananas. And her boss just shrugged and shooed the thing away with a broom. Maybe he wouldn't care this time either. She moved through the store and repositioned the rest of the antiques to make it look like everything was still there. With any luck, her boss wouldn't know. With a little chime of a silver bell, the door opened and 3 pudgy creatures in black masks showed up with little acorns on their briefcases. "May I help you?" she asked. The larger one spoke first. "Hi, we are from Nintendo Insurance." He pointed to himself and to his little friends with each word. "Have you noticed an excessive amount of property damage as of late? Well, we at Nintendo Insurance offer the best character protection program money can buy. For $1,000, you are covered from any smashing, crashing, or thrashing." What? She looked confused. "I have to ask my boss." The larger one handed her a small business card. "You should do that and have him call us, because you never know when your property is going to get damaged again." That's it.
That's awesome.
Not me playing Animal Crossing before stream today.
No, that's really, really good.
Thank you.
I was actually thinking already when you mentioned that the kid had a like a green suit or jumpsuit on.
Yep.
And then you mentioned that he had a green hat.
Yep.
I was already like the gears in my head were already turning. I was like, That's awesome though.
And I had Donkey Kong in there too, because why not?
One of the insurance salesmen?
No, the big hairy ape.
Oh yeah, right. Right.
So
Yeah. Sorry.
what else we got? And then the three dudes from Nintendo Insurance are supposed to be the one raccoon and his little henchman from Animal Crossing.
Oh, okay. You see, yeah, I've never played Animal Crossing, so I didn't get that one. Oh my, that's awesome.
Oh. Yep.
Oops.
I'm a mega.
This is for you. And this is for you too, actually. Yep. Yep. This is for you too, actually.
Yeah. If it's not obvious, I'm a big nerd. Both literally and figuratively.
It's not, is it? I'm not sure I get the reference. Is it a D&D one?
Yeah, it's the one is like a critical failure. So the most horrible things happen when this number shows up. And then crit happens because you've now critically failed.
Okay.
It's a mockery on the term shit happens.
Right.
So
I see. Yep. And this is for you too, Crystal. Yeah, would you like to hear what I got?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Rudy was already pleased with her new dragon. Green and silver and a thing from a legend. As long as a village and as fast as thunder. To say it could breathe the hottest fire was such an obvious statement, it was practically an insult. But as she was discovering at present, still in her maiden voyage with the entity, there was a problem. She couldn't control it whatsoever. And as a result, she, or it, depending on how you looked at it, had now set fire to the royal castle and much of the surrounding town. Without knowing what else to do, she flew away upon her new dragon over the hills. She'd made a poor job of hiding the damage, she realized with some embarrassment. I guess we're at war with Sargir now, she said to the rushing air. And that's it.
Well, I mean, I stand big dragons, so that's awesome.
What's this here? Charlie, I just realized that my YouTube was paused. It is good to see y'all alive again. That's a mood.
I think this morning for the Troublemakers stream, I had the last bit, I had it paused somehow, so I had to go back to hear like the first 5 minutes and then catch forward. Been there.
Oh my. Yep. That's pretty much it.
Sure, it's fine.
Yeah. I'm sure that'll just buff right out, right?
Yeah. Little bit of glue, a little bit of duct tape. It's fine.
You're the best. Yeah, so maybe these things come in threes, huh? Maybe we could do a third.
Sure. I'm in.
Rinse and repeat again. Yep. Okay then. Just give me a sec once more. Okie dokie. Let's see here. Ooh, someone must have seen him because the police were at his door. I can work with that.
Yeah. see what we can come up with.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Let's see. What am I doing here? I'll go ahead and put this in a new banner. Okay. And now I just need to switch over to our timer.
Yay!
And there we are. Okie dokie. Good luck, everyone. Happy raiding. Yay! That's it. That's the end of our third and final 23-minute sprint, actually. I quite ran out of time that time. I think I sort of made a hasty ending of it, though. I don't know. Oops. Crystal?
I didn't even try that time. I completely forgot I had the button.
I thought I thought I was being pranked that time.
I forgot. I was actually going to do that.
That's the best kind of prank.
One of these days, when you're least expecting it.
You were saying, though? Maybe like how the sprint went?
Maybe. Yeah. I did. I started off going, I don't know what I'm doing. And then I wrote a name, and then it all snowballed. And I'm here for it. I seem to be having a alternate reality kick.
So did it snowball like going down the hill in a good direction?
I mean, it's kind of cheesy, but I feel it's my brand now.
I look cheesy. Yeah, let's see what we've got here in the comments. Yep. Charlie, we have a big battle theme going on. Actually, I didn't go that direction this time, though. Not sure about you, Crystal.
No, nope.
I enjoy when you end the sprint at the end of my classical music orchestra. Good background music.
Oh, that's some good timing right there.
Yeah, you can go ahead and share if you like.
Alrighty. So, someone must have seen him because there were police at the door. He wasn't sure about that, though. He made sure to disable the cameras, and the guards were on break. He cased the place 6 times. He'd been planning this for weeks. He flipped through his little checklist as 3 sound knocks thudded against the door. Think quick, Bruce. Think quick. Okay. Checklist. Camera. Guards. Dye packs. Motion sensors. Goddamn motion sensors. The thing... Okay, so they didn't actually see him. But maybe. So maybe he could still get through this. He tossed off his black cat suit and threw it into the small compartment behind his fireplace, along with his stolen plunder. This is the police. He snatched his sweatpants from the couch and tugged them on, stumbling toward the door. He ran his hands through his dark hair, messing it up more than it already was, and he relaxed his body, slouching heavily, barely holding himself up, using the door to do most of the work. "Evening, officers," he said with his best, "you just woke me up and I have totally been asleep all night" voice. "Mr. Wayne." The officer looked him up and down. He was an oldish fellow with worn features and salt and pepper hair. "We were looking for a man in a black leather catsuit. Have you seen anything?" he asked. He shrunk as he talked, as if no longer seeing Bruce as a threat. No. I've had a late night at Cobblepot's. I've been asleep since..." He looked at the clock on the wall. 6 hours. He wasn't lying. He was at Cobblepot's, little dive bar at the almost good side of town. The owner was a good enough guy. Never did a background check, so he could at least make enough to pay rent occasionally. "Shame," the officer said. "Mind if we come in?" Bruce shrugged. This wasn't the first time they had to search his place after a heist, and it probably wouldn't be the last. Knock yourselves out. The officers fumbled through his little shoebox apartment, searching cupboards and drawers and closets, finding absolutely nothing. "Sorry we bothered you, Mr. Wayne," the officer said as he and his men stepped back out of the apartment. "No problem, Officer Gordon. It's easy to blame the disenfranchised," Bruce grumbled. Without another word, he was left alone. One of these days, he would get out of this cesspool of a city and onto better things. He just needed one more score.
Oh, I like that.
Having way too much fun writing alternate realities to other things I like.
It's always the one last score, right?
Yep, one last big score. One last big score. What
I really
go wrong?
I like that the line about the like I just woke up thing,
We all had that moment.
like trying to put on a good face.
Yep.
And I also like the almost good side of town part.
It's not quite bad, not quite great. It's like right in the middle. I had this idea. It's like, okay, so all of the villains are actually good guys, and all the good guys are having a bad time at life. And yeah, so that happened.
Very good. Very good.
Thank you.
Okay. I don't think there's anything in the comments. I might as well go myself now then. And I'd be curious to see what kind of a word count I've got. Actually, like I was kind of lulled into a false sense of security. I was like, at one point I looked at the time and I had like 4 minutes something, and I was like, oh, I'm all good. And then I wasn't wrapped up. And then I looked again and I had like 40 something seconds, and I was like, uh-oh.
What? Yep.
169 words this time, so this is kind of like middle of the road for me. Okie dokie. Bob didn't have any desire for money. This was because he preferred not to pay for things. He'd tried it before, paying, that is, but the money had made his fingers feel dirty, and the credit cards had made his mail feel complicated. Each to his own, he'd thought. One morning after a spirited trip to the grocery store, Bob heard a knock on his front door. It was the police. "Good morning, sir," said one of the two officers. "I know what you're thinking. Someone must have seen him." "Good morning," said Bob. "How can I help you?" The officer began to talk. She began to explain the situation. There'd been a burglary just down the street before the sun had come up, and they were working to gather information. They'd noticed Bob's surveillance system, which monitored the sidewalk and street. "Would you mind if we had a look at your surveillance footage?" she asked. "Not a problem," said Bob amicably. "I'd love to help out." And that's it.
So it's neat. I like it.
I don't know about that one. Like the ending, right? I feel like I didn't get to wrap it up, but
You could just call that a hook for something more.
yeah. A period's a period, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I confess I missed most of the Trouble Stream this morning. I kind of just saw the end.
Did you miss the hoax?
I did, yeah. The hoax?
Yeah, that was.
Apparently, I missed some drama or something.
There was an emotional journey. I highly suggest watching the replay just because it is a level of painful gloriousness that Steed kept a straight face the entire time. Because what happened is he starts, I think Wallish prompted it in the chat. And so he's like, "Oh yeah, no, by the way, guys, like, I hate to tell everybody, like, this is the last Trouble Stream and we're not going to be doing this anymore."
Okay, I think I know now.
Yeah, and it just kept going and everyone's like, "What?" And then after like the longest diatribe ever, he's just like, "Oh, did I forget to say we've actually just made our own channel for all of us?"
Right.
Oops,
Okay, I get it.
led with that. And Marta did the art, and she's kept it quiet this whole time, but she had no idea that Steve was going to try to take us out. Oh, it was glorious. Oh, I love that.
I see. I can put two and two together at this point.
Oh yeah, it highly recommend watching it back.
For sure.
It was a journey. Oh, it was a journey. And Stieg is a showman upon upon who we all should strive to be.
Who would have thought, huh? Oh
He's on
my.
brand, really.
I'll have to see that. I'll have to check that out. Charlie, group YouTube channel sounds fun though.
Oh, it is. I think it's like actually called the Troublemakers. And
right. Oh yeah, I'll be subscribed.
Yep. Oh, I did. I totally did. Once I realized
maybe it makes.
Go ahead.
Oh,
3.
I was just gonna say, maybe. Yeah, I actually did lose you there for a second, but I was just gonna say maybe, like it just makes it easier for them, you know.
Oh, it totally makes sense. I think that was Wallace's.
Like if they
mentioned it was Wallace's plan, it would stop the confusion of who's streaming on and what channel.
Right, and then they just have all have access to it, and yeah, they'd be able to just kind of consolidate everything there.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah. Yep, I'm definitely going to once I get a moment, just type it into the search and then subscribe.
Yay!
I wonder what their brand color would be, though. You know, they might have to have some kind of like council, you know, about kind of hashing out a brand color.
Good question.
I say I'll put in my 3 cents worth, and I'll say like a nice deep dark green. That's what I'd like to see. But if Marta did the art for the banner, maybe, yeah, then it would depend on how that looked.
Oh, it looks really pretty.
Oh yeah,
really pretty.
Oh, I'll have to check that ASAP.
Yeah.
I like my friends here on AuthorTube.
Me too. They're amazing, and it's happiness on toast.
Yeah, we've got some nice social circles going on for sure.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, we've made 3 sprints, we've made 3 prompts, we've made time at this point. I think it says we've got 3 people watching. I know I'm one of them. But yeah, I think we can go ahead and call it a stream, I think. Oh, actually, I have a bit of a special announcement. So tomorrow, actually, I'll be participating as a host for the Booblethon. And the Booblethon, aptly named, is actually it's a write-a-thon. It's a fundraising write-a-thon for the fight against breast cancer, and it is conceived of. It's conceived of by Tiny Scribe, or Kaylee. Her channel is her YouTube channel is Tiny Scribe, and she goes by that. I think like in all of her social media, actually. But yeah, we are going to be starting at 9 a.m. tomorrow, Eastern time, and going till 8 p.m, actually. And so I'll be sort of like in the middle. I'll be hosting the 3 to 5 o'clock block, actually. But yeah, I've actually included in the description box the link to the playlist. So you can just, have it easy like that and just click on that. Yeah, so if you're in the mood for a write-a-thon before the, maybe something to whet your appetite before the worldwide write-a-thon, then for sure, check that out. And it's for a very good cause also.
That's awesome.
Yep. And it's called the Booblethon.
I love it.
Yep.
That was awesome. Why do I have
Um,
to be out of town tomorrow? Damn it.
let me see. Yep. Regina. Thank you, Regina. Charlie. Ooh, that is so cool. I love fundraisers for a good cause, right?
Hell yeah.
I think this is for the title or the name of the Ride-a-thon itself, the Booble-thon. You're not going to be forgetting that anytime soon, are you?
Nope. Not at all.
Just rolls off the tongue, right?
Mhm.
But yeah, I think we can go ahead and call it a stream at that. So again, my lovely guest hosts for the week are Crystal and KDN, and unfortunately, KDN couldn't make it today for a migraine, actually, that she kind of picked up over the course of the day. But yep, I've got both linked in the description box below also.
Yay.
Yep, so I guess that's about it. Okie dokie. Thanks, bundles and bunches. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.